Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about toxic people. That's what we're going to talk about today. Stay tuned because the video, drum roll, starts now. Finally, this topic of toxic people has finally reached home, guys. Now, normally when people talk about toxic people, I'm always like, like it didn't ever seem so relatable for me. But people are toxic. Oh, is it those people that deliberately go out of their way to annoy you? You see those people, those ones that feel like you're not being your real self until you've displayed some negative character or some negative reaction to something they did intentionally to you. Yes, those are very toxic people. They might not even be friends, they might just be acquaintance or people that you're in a position to work with, or people who by mere circumstances and mere just staying near them, neighbors or something, they just have maybe a kind of a relationship with you. But people are toxic, guys. How can somebody, you claim that you know this person and you intend that you and this person are friends, and then you now, like, you will do things that you know this person probably would have told you before, or you've done it once before, and the person has told you this thing would annoy me, and then the person does it again. That person is toxic. Like, you need to cut the person off. Like, how many chances are you going to give this person? Like, how many chances are you going to give this person? This person will go out of the person's way to annoy you. Like, you're on the phone talking to this person, complaining about something that concerns the both of you, and the person will just cut the call. That is plain out disrespectful in every single way. We might not be, like, you might even be older than me, you can be bigger than me, but why would you cut the call on me? Like, so what I'm saying is trash, what I'm saying is not important. Like, okay, even if you want to cut the call, you can at least have said, okay, I'm terminating this conversation, or I don't want to talk about this anymore. Like, there are a lot of ways to cut a conversation short than just outrightly cutting the call. That is rude, that is mean, and that is toxic. Plainly toxic. Like, toxic cuts the person off. Like, guys, like, I don't even know where to even start from with this conversation of toxic people, because you meet somebody and then you guys are just getting to know each other, then all of a sudden this person starts this whole entitled thing. I hate entitled people, by the way. Like, it is one of my pet peeves. One of the quickest way to annoy me is to be entitled. Like, you just feel like you're entitled to some respect or some rights or some, I don't know, some, like, I should give you some special treatment other than the ones that I give to my normal friends who have even stuck by me for longer than you, and then you now want me to give you the same treatment. Obviously it's not going to be the same thing. Now this person now comes to your life, and then this person now, you come to somebody's house, and then the person is having breakfast, and you're like, oh, you want to have breakfast, and you're like, okay, and then you now want to come to my house and arrange yourself like you are the one that is two of us that is living together. We are both you want to come and live like both of us are the ones that are footing the bills. Nabi, is your house. Just, yeah, I'm not saying that my friends shouldn't get comfortable around me. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is this: like, I'm not the type of person that you should just feel free, because when I'm with people, the first 20 times I get to see you, I am not comfortable. I try to arrange myself until I've studied you. So I feel like people should treat me the same way. So if you just meet me and you just you will definitely annoy me, and you will definitely irritate me at least once. And the very sad part with me is that I probably wouldn't tell you. I'll just cut you off, because I just feel like we're not vibrating on the same level, not level as per societal and societal status per se, but we're not vibrating on the same level as per, you know, my kind of person. And I feel like me and you would have too much problems along the way. Like, another set of toxic people I really do not like are those ones that they just feel like you and them are somehow, and then they don't know what it takes for you. They don't know what it has taken for you to, you know, just be surviving, and then they just come to meet you with some problem like that, and they expect you to just solve it like this. Like they kept some money for you somewhere in one bank account, expecting that whenever they bring a problem to you, you just go and bring, as the accounting manager, you just go and pick the money and give them to solve the problem. You don't know that you too on your own, apart from yourself personally, you have other needs that just pop up on its own. Like, I just feel like everybody should be independent. Another type of toxic people I also hate, like these guys, this is a ranting video, I'm sorry, but I have to just say all these things because people are toxic, guys. And I've been encountering a lot of toxic personalities lately. I think it's because, like, I'm out of, you know, where my usual social circle, and I'm getting to meet more people than I usually would. You see those people that when you say something, they do not make any effort whatsoever to understand your point of view. They just, I don't even know how they think, I don't know how their brain works, I don't know how they reason, but they just from nowhere come with their own understanding, and they try to, and they just bend and twist everything you've said, and then you now have like what is supposed to be a joke that a normal person will laugh over or probably ignore. They will now make it somewhat like an argument. Every single conversation is like an argument, and then before you know, somebody is getting angry, and then when you're getting upset, they start laughing. Like, how? So you said those things, like you twisted my words to upset me, and now that I'm upset, you're laughing like it's a joke to you. And then when they are laughing and you're getting upset, and then you walk away, they now know that they've upset you so much, and then you now, like, personally, when I'm upset, I want to talk, I want to express myself so that I get over it quickly. And then when I start talking, they now come and say, sorry nah. Like, am I going to eat your sorry? When is the first time somebody does this, you're like, is this how this person is? But when the person does it twice, you're like, this is definitely how this person is. So, and it's time to what? Cut the person off. Like, this life is too short for you to be keeping personalities around you that don't even feed you any bit of positivity. Because, I mean, how long can you accommodate the negative energy that this person comes with? How long would you let this person's negativity rub off on your good vibes? Like, you bring a lot to the table, and you know that you bring a lot to the table. So why are you letting this person that probably doesn't even add anything, like doesn't even add any benefit, has nothing to offer, not intelligence, not connection, not like nothing? Like, if you put the person on a scale, the scale is not even going to go anywhere. Like, it's still going to be hanging up because there's no content to bring the scale down. Like, there's some people are just empty. Like, I'm sorry to say it, I know it sounds somehow, but some people are really empty. Like, if you try to have a conversation with some people, you're just like, did you go to school? And even if, like, it's not even about education or anything, it's not even about exposure, because I've met some people that this person is very, like, the person has been to a couple of countries, this person has had some degrees, I don't know if the person is lying, but then when you have a conversation with this person, it amounts to zero. Like, every single thing the person says amounts to zero. Like, you can't get anything from the person. Every time the person opens the person's mouth, you feel like you're the smartest in the room. Like, you're in the wrong room now. If you're the smartest in the room, then you're in the wrong room. You should be in a room whereby as you're feeding off, the person is also feeding from you to you. There's an exchange. But when it's just every time, like, there's no single topic this person will bring up that you bring up the person knows. The person is just there. the person is not even taking from me. Is even the problem. Person is not learning, because every time you have a conversation with the person and you try to bring up what you just said the previous day, the person has not gotten anything out of it. The person is still twisting your words. Then the person is not getting and the person is not giving. Cut off. Some things are just like, adulthood is really stressful. It's more stressful than they made us think it was. Like, adulthood is stressful. Apart from you having to take care of yourself, your finances, every other thing, when it comes to the social aspect of adulthood, it is damn hard. Because to find somebody that vibrates on the same intellectual level with you, I'm not saying I'm Einstein or anything, although I wouldn't say I'm Einstein, but then I like to have, like, not every time, sometimes I just want to move on vibes and inshallah, but some other times I just, like, you just want to feel like you're in the right place, you know, you're doing something right, and you now meet people that zero. See, adulthood, then compartmentalize your friends. Like, find friends for everything. You cannot find everything in one person, and if you're lucky to have found everything in one person too, like, it's don't take it for granted. Don't take it for granted, because outside, like when people say we outside, that outside is full of mu. Alright guys, I just said to rant, and I said to tell you guys my journey so far in this adulthood. Yeah, I said to talk a bit. I will see you guys again next week. Yeah, hopefully with another topic. You guys know that I am vibrating. I'm vibrating on a new level, and I intend to take you guys along with me on this new level. So I will see you guys again next week. Do stay tuned till next week Sunday again, guys. If the video is late, I promise latest Tuesday it will be up. Well, Sunday I hope to bring it out on Sunday. I'll see you guys again next week.